More shotguns! We've come a long way. The original Rage had a 10 out of 10 shotgun, so I was well up for this new incarnation. Unfortunately, this gun doesn't fire where you point it. Sit tight, this gets forensic. Have a look here in real time, but I'll also slow this down for clarity. The projectile is going to hit here, but I haven't clicked fire yet. 4 frames later, I click fire now after moving my aim. 1 frame later, here is where the projectile should start its travel after the first frame of muzzle flash on its way into the dirt. But 1 more frame later, it's landed way over there on the metal sphere, the thing we were not aiming at when we clicked fire. I tested again on a high refresh rate monitor and got the same result. This is the only shotgun in the entire series to act this way. If you fire while moving your aim, basically all the time, the shot will not land where you expected. Counting back from the first frame of muzzle flash, it becomes clear the game is actually aiming at whatever was in your sights 4 frames before you pulled the trigger. It's like the game has its own hidden aim reticle that's always lagging behind what you see on screen. The faster you move, the more this will become apparent. In almost every gunfight you get these frustrating, wayward shots that had me scratching my head until I figured out what was going on. The crosshair is a lie. The game's enemies do feature excellent staggering animations, letting you keep numerous foes under some control, but there's also too many times when they don't stagger or even flinch after being shot. There's a clever armor system in the game letting you blow pieces off enemies in all sorts of locations, but they forgot to make enemies even flinch when this happens. I mean, come on, even if the armor took the full force of a well-placed shotgun impact, as it shattered off their body, they would at least get an emotional response, a little uh-oh moment in their mind which maybe, just maybe, would stop them from having perfect aim for a second. Just look at this moment in Lusum's office. Shattered every piece of the enemy's armor with a perfect hit and they don't even flinch, the enemy landing a hit on me right after. The shot sound is great. It actually sounds a little bit like Doom 2's Super Shotgun, remastered with 2019 quality. The peripheral sounds the gun makes, with its high-tech makeup, are a delight to hear too. The model looks fantastic, one of the nicest sci-fi shotguns made in fact, with cool and even quite logical moving parts along with glowing cores and such. Everything is animated to a world-class standard, another great job. So, the projectile really lets this gun down. We do at least get some very nice particle effects in there and a slugshot alt-fire, although being forced to aim down sights to use that is not ideal. I want to love this gun, but that screwed up aim is a disaster. Void bastards! The first shotgun to fire staples is up next. There's not a lot going on here, it sounds good and the art style is quirky cute, enemies pop and splosh nicely when killed, and there's a few types to deal with. You can upgrade the weapon too, but all you'll get is a couple more projectiles per shot, reduced spread and added damage. It's pretty cosmetic in my book, no special alt-fire modes or ammo types to be found. Overall, it's a repetitive gun to shoot in a game that doesn't take itself too seriously. Hedon is a bit of a landmark in that it's the first commercial release to use the GZ Doom engine that's driven years of amazing Doom mods. So, it's a brand new game built on an enhancement of the original Doom. We're coming full circle here, ladies and gentlemen. The Fragfire Gun is a very enjoyable shotgun with a flamethrower alt-fire. It does look like a piece of concept art made it through to the final sprite, however. It would be fine if the whole game looked like this, but it's all a bit mixed media in the end. Sounds okay, and the projectile is great. Really nice glow and suitably fast moving pellets, as well as good use of screen kick to give it some punch. Staggering and splattering enemies with this gun is great fun, and a proper job has been done on the enemies. Really captures the feel of those early build engine and Doom games. Please consider supporting on Patreon. I love it!